Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. To see how much Quant or QNT do you need to be a millionaire in the next bull run. Quant right now is $167. And I know a lot of you are waiting for it to drop below 150, but looking at the recent graph, it looks like it might drop to the mid 150s and then go back up. The all-time high was 279, and I do believe that Quant still has enough momentum because it's actually been going up since June. And June is kind of like when a lot of coins hit like a low after the Terra Luna debacle. There is still a decent amount of volume. Quant's overledger has people excited, but let's not forget, Quant doesn't have any on-chain incentivized staking. That is one weak point of Quant. So if you hold QNT, you can't stake on-chain for rewards, but that does not seem to actually hamper the momentum right now. So the thing is for QNT, it's still way off its all-time high, so I do believe there's a good chance for gains even in the bear market right now. Volume $94 million, pretty healthy. And in terms of like exchange, you got Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Gemini, and Kraken. Pretty much everything you can essentially get it anywhere. So very easy access, lots of liquidity, so shouldn't have any trouble buying and selling it. Max supply and total supply are very, very similar. They're the same. 14,612,493. Circulating supply of 12 million, which means 83% of them out. So unlike Hashgraph, there's not going to be that many big releases as we go into the future, as there's only 17% that's not in circulation. So the market cap right now is going to be very, very close to the fully diluted market cap. Market cap right now, $2 billion. So essentially, I believe that Quant can hit around $3,000 next bull run. And like even at $3,000, it's not going to have the same amount of gains as it did in the last 4 years. The last 4 years, it essentially did like a 500x, came up from like 30 cents when it started, which is when I made the first video about QNT. But I haven't made videos about QNT for like several years afterwards while it was climbing up. So, the thing at $3,000 is Quant would actually only be at around $45 million market cap at $3,000. It'd be like at $43 million market cap, $43 billion market cap, which really isn't that high. I mean, it is high as of right now, but like 43 billion, I believe in a bull run would barely crack the top 10, if crack the top 10. So like, Quant would have to be like number 9, number 10 in a bull run, which I think is actually reachable. Now, it will be harder for Quant than HBAR to reach that because Quant doesn't seem to be focused on ecosystem building, but that might actually change. Quant seems to be focused on financial institutions, and I still believe a lot of the value will be in terms of like ecosystem building, which Quant may actually miss out on. Outside of Overledger, I am not aware of too many apps that are actually built on QNT. And like I said, QNT doesn't have incentivized staking, which is going to be like the basis of DeFi and stuff like that. So I'm not aware of any DeFi on QNT either. But that being said, the financial institutions are using Overledger, and that's actually been fueling its growth, and I think it will continue to fuel its growth and hype in the future. So that's why I believe in $3,000. $3,000, obviously you need 3,333 of them. Now, I think there is a possibility of as high as $5,000. $5,000, $60 billion market cap in the next bull run. That'll probably place it in the top 6 or 7. Now, remember, in the top 6 or 7, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. Those, I think, are the only 3 guaranteed, but you also have like Cardano, XRP, and stuff that are actually ahead of Quant. So I think it's possible for any coin to get up to number 4. Just take out the stable coins. The stable coins don't really count. I think it's possible for any coin to get up to number 4. I'm not really sure if it can get up to that value without the ecosystem, though. So I'm betting more on around $2,500 to $3,000, but possibility for $5,000. $5,000, obviously, you only need 2,000 of them to get $1 million. But 2,500 to 3,000. I think safety-wise, you should at least have 4,000 Quant coins to actually get $1 million. Obviously, that's going to cost you an arm and a leg right now. 4,000 Quant coins is definitely going to cost you like maybe $60,000, $70,000. I do actually believe out of Quant and Hedera, like the maximum multiplier is actually higher for Hedera because of the ecosystem that Hedera could actually be building. And I don't know if Quant is actually building that, but I still believe QNT to be a solid choice. I think it's a fairly safe choice because Overledger is still there and it's going to keep growing. but I do think like maybe 20x might be the top. So you need at least 3,500 quant to maybe 4,000 quant to have a chance at $1 million in the next bull run. And I don't think I'm short selling QNT there. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.